What's up, guys? Welcome back. It is Friday the 13th. Weekend is here, and I've got an unboxing for you guys. I've already pre-cut it, but this is a trade box with a deal I worked out with Alejandro Sanchez, Mr. Perseverance on YouTube. I'm gonna put his link, the link or his name in my description. But check him out. He's a cool dude. Very easy to work with. He posted the the K-Case Retro Entertainment cars just before anybody else that I've ever seen on YouTube. So he said he had a set up for trade. To be honest, I already purchased 2 other sets from an online retailer, and by the time he posted his video, that retailer hadn't even received it at his warehouse. They're not even here yet. They'll probably be here in another 2 or 3 weeks. So I really wanted the set. I'm gonna end up with extras, and unfortunately, due to a glitch or miscommunication from Mattel and how they handled this release, I ended up overpaying for the 2 sets. Not for this trade, but for the sets that I've ordered. But you live and you learn. I'll touch on that in a little bit, but let's get right into the box. I've already pre-cut it, like I mentioned, and it's a set I wanted from the moment that it was announced. Even the peg warmers, if you would call them that, are pretty cool. So the first one is a 007 Lotus Esprit S1. This is a perfect example of how much of a good job they did with the mainline. This looks nearly identical minus the rear riders, and probably just a little bit of extra detail on the front with the headlights. But other than that, the mainline release is practically identical to this car. But you know, it's always good to have it there with some rubber. Next one is the Bat. I know a lot of people aren't too crazy about this one here, but I'm a Batman junkie, and you know, we've already had the classic TV Batmobile, the '89 Batmobile, so the Tumbler too, which I'm missing right now. So this is pretty cool to have part of the lineup, you know? There's so much they can do with Batman. I'm never going to complain about that. Then we're getting into the heavy hitters. Next one here is the Back to the Future Part 3. This is the DeLorean with the white wall rail riders. It looks absolutely sick. Awesome detail on the hood. Just all around, just an awesome car. We then have a really popular one here, the Starsky and Hutch. This is a new release. They haven't released any Starsky and Hutch vehicles. This is a '76 Ford Gran Torino, and you'll probably see over time that a lot of people are having tampo slides on their white stripe over here. So there was a little bit of quality control issues with Mattel. I've seen a number on Instagram where the tampo slide is pretty severe or not aligned altogether. Mine is a perfect one here, so happy about that. It looks pretty cool. And last but not least, probably my favorite one altogether is the Ecto 1. This is the cartoon series release, and man, they did a really awesome job with this one here. I love how they colored the top, and it just looks nice altogether. It has a nice stance. So yeah, that's the release that came, the K-Case Hobby Shop exclusive, which there must have been some fine print that Mattel forgot to disclose, because after seeing what's happened here, it turns out that this Hobby Shop exclusive may only apply to the US. If you're in the US, you guys would have heard that only M&J Toys is getting these, but it turns out that for international, which is including me in Canada, this has been a regular release. So if you're in Canada, this set actually hit nationwide on Sunday and Monday of last week, and it's been hitting stores every day. I've seen people who are not even regular collectors or hunters just finding them in the wild midday, mid-afternoon. We've just got a ton of these. So I'm kind of disappointed that I bought them on through an online retailer for a heftier price because of the exchange rate and shipping. But if I was going to overpay for any series, it would have been this one here. And you know, the trade I was happy to do with Alejandro. You know, I had what he needed, and he was really easy to deal with. So he'll probably post what I sent him. I sent him a Green Machine, a Super, and 2 Real Rider cars, just to obtain this set here, which I'm still thrilled with. I'm gonna end up with quite a few of them likely, but I'll hang on to those. One set would be for the loose collection. Another set may be up for trade, and I might have some other ones. So we'll see how it goes. So next, I'm going to share with you guys a haul that I've done over the past month. I haven't really been posting much recently, but I did get a couple of items. I'm going to first share an RAOK I got from my brother-in-law who did go to K-Day. On his way back, he left this bad boy in my mailbox. It was the K-Day exclusive Datsun Bluebird wagon. This thing looks awesome, and my favorite part is the rims. I'm certain these are the same rims they use for the other Datsuns, but it looks really cool on this one here. This is black on black and the cool green tampos. So that looks awesome. And then he surprised me later in the evening when I saw him. He also ended up picking up the red Skyline from the Redline series. Sorry for the glare, guys. I have these in a protector already. So a big shout out to both my brother-in-law Byron, who hooked up with this one here, and also to Mr. Ray Huggins, because of them I now have the black and red Skyline, because none of these Redlines have hit Canada, and I don't think this one will hit at all. So it's really nice to have a casting that I love in my collection through them. So it's really cool. I've also picked up this. I actually have 3 of these now, and one of them is going to PD Custom. If you're a customizer, this is the Meister release. This is the Nissan 370Z. There's very little you need to do to this. I mean, definitely need to wheel swap, and there's a lot of real estate, if you guys can see here, on the license plate. So I know PD can do some incredible stuff with his tampos or decals, and he can pretty much customize the license plate for himself. So hopefully he shows what he ends up doing with this one if he does end up customizing it. Doesn't really need much, but was really surprised that Meister pulled out such a nice casting in their 1/64 scale releases, and I'll probably be looking for a couple more of these here, but that's cool. I also ended up getting last month at Toys R Us this Hollywood release from Kill Bill, and that is the 1979 Pontiac Grand Prix, Trans Am, the Firebird Trans Am, and this is just awesome. The detail that they do on that bird, and the gold trim that they have all around the bumper and everything is just incredible. So if you guys see this one, pick it up. I highly recommend it. If you're a Firebird lover, you're definitely gonna love this piece. Whoever owns a green machine of this is one lucky person. That's a nice piece. And speaking of green machines, I did end up finding one last weekend. On the day of K-Day, obviously I didn't go, so I went to Toys R Us, started my Christmas shopping for the kids, and of course I had to hit the die-cast aisle. Ended up getting this green light Bronco green machine. So always cool to have a police-related green machine. I'll probably hang on to this for just a little while, but I am open to trade for this one here, because I am looking for the Hudson Hornet Super. So if anyone has that, maybe we can work something out. So let me know. And that's all I have for you guys right now. I've had a great week. Haven't had too much luck on the hunting. I mean, there's been a ton of cases that have come out, but just no supers. But I was happy to get that green machine, and just happy to go out there because the stores are actually stocking up now. It all seems to be in little spurts. I mean, it is seasonal stuff, so they're stocking at every store, but in just smaller amounts. But we'll see how the season goes. So hopefully you guys have a great weekend. Thank you, Alejandro, for the trade. I'm going to put, again, his name and hopefully the link to his channel in my description. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.